No one is above the law in our constitutional system.
Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh said he was an independent judge from everyone, including President Trump.
What sort of loyalty will you owe to the president?
Senator, if confirmed to the Supreme Court and as a sitting judge, I owe my loyalty to the Constitution.
Senate lawmakers pressed the 53-year-old judge on issues like executive power.
Can a sitting president be required to respond to a subpoena?
I can't give you an answer on that hypothetical question.
Democrat Dick Durbin challenged Kavanaugh to stop the proceedings until all documents from his time with President George W. Bush's administration are released.
Why won't you do that?
Senator, I do not believe that's consistent with what prior nominees have done who've been in this circumstance.
Kavanaugh was also questioned about his opinion on a woman's abortion rights.
Did anyone ask you to make any promises or assurances at all about the way that you would rule in certain cases?
No.
Were you asked about your views on Roe v. Wade?
No.
Can you sit down with you and 4 other judges and overrule Roe v. Wade just because you want to?
Senator, Roe v. Wade's an important precedent of the Supreme Court.
Protesters repeatedly interrupted at the hearing, but Kavanaugh pressed on.
One of the reasons people have objected to your nomination is, I believe the quote was, you have Republican blood flowing in your veins.
I've been a judge for 12 years, very proud of that record, and been an independent judge for 12 years.
In what has also been an extremely partisan environment, Republicans sought to personalize Judge Kavanaugh's story.
What interaction do you have with homeless people?
Senator, I regularly serve meals at Catholic Charities at 10th and G with Father John Ensler, who's the head of Catholic Charities D.C., and I've known since I was 9 years old when I was an altar boy. He was at Little Flower Parish. And what you learn when you're at, I said I'm a Matthew 25, try to follow the lesson of serving the least fortunate among us. You know, when I was hungry, you gave me food, thirsty, you gave me drink, stranger, and you welcomed me, naked, and you clothed me, sick, and you cared for me, in prison, and you visited me.
At the White House, President Trump weighed in on the hearings.
I've watched his performance, I've watched his statements, and honestly, they've been totally brilliant. I think that the other side is grasping at straws, and really the other side should embrace him, because you're never going to find better in terms of talent or intellect than what you have in Brett Kavanaugh.
President Trump says he expects Kavanaugh to be confirmed. Republicans hope to have him on the high court when its next session begins in October.